Okay, we've been studying about Elisha and the things happening during his lifetime. Remember that Ahab died several Sundays ago? Well, his son became the next king. And during Ahab's life, he had conquered Moab and made them pay taxes to him. Well, when he died, Moab decided they didn't have to pay taxes anymore. So Ahab's son wanted to go and beat up Moab to make them behave themselves and pay taxes like they were supposed to. So he invited Israel to go with him, or Judah.
The king say that they don't. What is
Israel is going to go beat up Moab. So they invited Judah and the country of Edom to join them. So 3 different countries are going to go beat up Moab. But on the way there, they ran out of water. They ended up in a valley that had no rivers, no streams, no lakes, no ponds. There was no water in the valley. And like what our flannel looks like, it was a desert area with no water to drink. And they were in danger of dying. All 3 entire armies were in danger of dying. So the king of Judah, who I think was Jehoshaphat, said, let's find us a prophet of the Lord and see what we should do to fix this. And someone said, well, Elisha's here. So they pulled Elisha to the kings, and Elisha said, you know what? I don't like you, king of Israel, and I don't want to talk to you. But because the king of Judah is here, all right, I'll pray for you. So he went off, he listened to some music, he prayed. He came back to the kings and he said, okay, God says he wants to prove he is God. So he is going to send you water. Not only that, he is going to beat up Moab. You will destroy them. You will win this battle. So after he got done talking to them, it did not rain. And that's how we would expect water to come. It would rain. It didn't rain. And yet, water ran into the valley. Enough water to give water to the entire army and their animals and everything. God just sent water from the hills. The Bible says the water ran out of the hills, down into the valley where they were camped, and there was their water. We don't know if God made it rain in the hills, or if he caused a tiny earthquake that caused a lake to run it. We don't know what mechanism God used, but God sent them water. Just it flowed in the valley. They drank their fill. They got done drinking their fill. The Moabite army came over the hill, and they looked down in the valley, and they saw the water. But they didn't see it the way it was. God made it so that what they saw was blood. They saw all that water to be blood, puddles of blood out in the valley. And they said, you know what happened? Those 3 armies that were coming to fight us, they killed each other. Let's go get all their goodies. And they ran down in the valley, not prepared to fight. They thought everyone was dead. And Israel and their buddies looked up, and here comes all the army running down without their swords drawn. So they killed them. They won the war. God worked miracles to prove he was God, and he does that in our life. We listen to him, he speaks to us, and he gives us direction in our life. Sometimes we don't know there are miracles that he works. Sometimes it happens outside of our sight. Like whatever he did to cause the water to come, they never knew. The Bible has no record of what caused the water to come. God just made it come, and it doesn't really matter what he used to cause, or if he just created water to come. It doesn't matter. The fact is, he supplied. And he supplies for us and takes care of us. Let's sing a song. Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noontime, Jesus help us. Can we get a different song real quick? Because it just left my mind how that one goes. Because I'm not singing whatever song that was. It's probably the one I picked. I don't remember it at the moment. You know, sometimes your brain kind of takes a nap. Well, he's picking a new song. I heard of a man who was on his way to church. And he had a flat tire, and he was really upset. God, why are you making me late for church by letting me get a flat tire? When he got the tire changed, and he went a little ways down the road, there had been a bad accident down the road. If he had not got a flat tire, he'd have been in that accident. That's another example of God doing something outside of our sight to take care of us that he probably, in other circumstances, would never have even known happened. So, one door and only one, and yet the sides are two. Inside and outside, on which side are you? One door and only one, and yet the sides are two. I'm on the inside, on which side are you? I'm inside God's service. One door and only one, and yet the sides are two. Inside